Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Florida Lottery $5 bonus letter crossword ticket. This is part of the February 2024 series of tickets that came out in Florida last week. Now, this is a crossword, of course. I really like crossword tickets. And this one plays pretty much like a normal crossword ticket. You've got your letters at the bottom. You've got two playing boards where you're looking for at least 3 words to win a prize. But then you've got your little bonus box here. And one of two things will happen here. You'll either get 2 bonus letters, or if you can find 2 like prize amounts, you will win that amount of money. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $1 million. And I really do like that $1 million prize on a $5 ticket. But looking at the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. So we'll mention taxes. In Florida, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top 2 prizes. So instead of what you see there on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,600 and then the top prize as $760,000. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 71 and 72%. Now, this does exceed the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets. So we'll see how this 71% compares to other $5 tickets as we go through the video. But I do need to mention that this 71% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 71% payout on this game. So what we really want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So if you are playing this game, when you do win, if you just have average luck, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. And there at the $100 prize level, there is a split. It's about 58 to 42, so pretty close to half and half. But 58% of these $100 prizes will fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes. These are the ones available to all people. The other 42% are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at well, there is no decimal point there, but there's an invisible decimal point there after the 4. So if we move that 2 spaces to the right, that means it's about 1 in every 400 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. That means you're in about $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important if you are considering playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract that value from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 53 and 54%. Now, this is a really, really tough number. It's way, way below the minimum 60% payout that we look for all tickets. And so, yeah, I mean, for me personally, I don't like playing tickets with a bottom 99% payout below 60%, just because you're losing so much of your, I mean, if you're not hitting the top prizes, you're losing so much of your money so fast that, to me, it's not fun to play. And so, yeah, this ticket is going to be really brutal on the 99% of people who are not winning those top prizes. So this one you could win, I mean, you could lose a lot of money really fast. So I don't think that this is going to be a favorite of, the majority of people who play it. Now, here on this page, we are tracking increases and decreases in Florida $5 tickets. You can see the bonus letter crossword data point all the way over here on the right. And so, yeah, we've gotten a couple of increases, a couple pretty significant increases in a row for $5 tickets in Florida. This is actually the best $5 ticket that we've seen come out in Florida. So good for Florida for increasing the value of their $5 tickets. It's something that needs to happen. 71% is still too low for $5 tickets, but we're definitely heading in the right direction. So we need Florida to continue doing what's right here. Now, if you are playing $5 tickets in Florida, and most of these I wouldn't recommend playing at, I don't even know if I would recommend playing this bonus letter crossword at 71% payout, but definitely everything else is, the payout's just too low. I wouldn't recommend playing these. But if you are playing $5 tickets in Florida, in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the bonus letter crossword is the best ticket, has the highest overall payout that we've seen come out of Florida since starting this channel. If you're playing for odds, the triple golden cherries ticket has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and you like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, the 50x of cash ticket, it's still brutal at 54%, but it's the least brutal that we've seen. At least in the $5 ticket category, Florida is structuring its prizes so that there's a lot of money in the top 1%, which means, the $5 ticket category is just really, really tough for 99% of people who are playing these games. So I don't know why you would structure all of your tickets like this. It just seems like people would eventually get tired of losing money and not buy them, but it looks like Florida's selling tickets still. So, and then if you are more of a high roller and you're looking to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, this is where this bonus letter crossword has, more money than most of the other Florida tickets. And then we are also keeping track of top prizes over here on the right. Now here on this page, we are ranking Florida $5 tickets based on overall payout. You can see bonus letter crossword in the number 1 spot here. So again, yeah, I mean, 71%, not great, but it is definitely better than the other $5 tickets in Florida. Here on this page, we are ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. So this would be friendliness to the average player. And in this case, I mean, all of these tickets are just so bad for the average player. And you can see bonus letter crossword is here in 4th place at 53%. So just buyer beware on these because they're rough. Now here on this page, we're comparing $5 tickets across states. And yeah, we're looking at the top 35 $5 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. Bonus letter crossword did make this list. It's the 21st best ticket, $5 ticket that we've seen on the channel so far. And you can see Florida is pretty competitive when it comes to some states. So like New York and Texas are not even on the list. So Florida's definitely better than those 2 states. Also better than what California's doing. But not as competitive when you look at what Georgia and Massachusetts are doing. And what we really want to do is look at the top of the list. So we had a $5 ticket come out recently in Georgia at 77% payout, which is really good for a $5 ticket. And we really have to ask the question, if Georgia can do this, if they can put out a $5 ticket at 77% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is Florida putting out $5 tickets at 71% value? That is 6.5 percentage points less than what the Georgia lottery did on this ticket right here. And 6.5%, that's a big chunk of money when you consider how much money goes into making just one of these games. So one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the entire game. Multiply that by the $5 price tag, and that's $50 million just for one scratch game. 6.5% of 50 million is about $3.25 million that the Georgia lottery put into the hands of its players on this Fast 50s game, that the Florida lottery is basically stealing from its players on this bonus letter crossword ticket. And so, that's why I kind of hesitate to recommend this ticket, because it could be and should be quite a bit better than what it is. Now here on this page, this is where we are comparing based on that bottom 99% payout. On this page, you don't see Florida tickets here just because Florida tickets are really brutal on its players. And you can see, like, especially on the left-hand side of the screen here, these are the best 18 tickets that we've seen. And, this is where your $5 tickets are in that 60% range where I would feel comfortable playing. But yeah, once you get, below 60%, it's just really, really tough. Now here on this page, this gives a little bit more context into, how low the payout of this bonus letter crossword ticket is. So even though it's the best $5 ticket in Florida, it's still significantly lower than a $2 ticket that came out in Georgia that was at 75% value. And it's a little bit lower than a $3 ticket in Georgia at 71% value. And so, this is backwards. You should never have a more expensive ticket that has less value than cheaper tickets. That should never happen. And, based on what we're seeing here, I think the Florida lottery should be a little bit concerned about how low the value is on its best $5 ticket. Now here on this page, we have the best 36 tickets that we've looked at on the channel so far. And so, you can see $5 tickets. There's one. Is it just one? I think there's just one $5 ticket on this list. So it is possible if it's a really good $5 ticket. But yeah, you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout. And of course, this 53% payout on this new bonus letter crossword is not even remotely close to making this list. So again, you can pause that if you would like. And so that's about it for the Florida Lottery $5 bonus letter crossword. Again, it's the best ticket in Florida for $5 tickets. The $5 tickets have been increasing in value. So those may be two reasons to maybe give this one a chance. I still think the payout is quite a bit too low. I think it should be closer to that, 74-75% range. But Florida Lottery is definitely moving in the right direction, so hopefully that continues. But if you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.